But they always say, oh, you're gonna be so lonely. Hi, you have no one to spend the holiday with. And that's, and I'm like, thank God. Hey, welcome back to my channel. It is Sade here, and I'm super excited to do this episode today because I want to talk about spending time on the holidays by yourself if you're child-free and single. Thanksgiving's next week as I'm taping this, and I'm spending it alone. And I think this is actually my first time being alone. Usually I go to like Friendsgivings or things like that, or I go home, but I'm not going to do that this year. And I'm going to tell you why I'm happy to do that. Number one, cooking. I'm the oldest daughter, right? So I've always been tasked since my grandparents passed away, especially, to do the cooking, right? Because my mom's not really a big cook. At the time, my sister wasn't a cook. And obviously my twin brothers, the boys, they didn't want to cook. So every time I would come home for Thanksgiving, they're like, Sade's going to do the turkey and she's going to do all the sides. That is a lot of work. And then to sit there and have your food criticized, I was over it so fast. So I am excited to only cook for myself, so much so that I went to the grocery store this weekend, and knowing that I was only cooking for myself, I basically was like, we're going to have Sidesgiving. I'm not doing a turkey. I'm not even doing a ham. I love ham, but it's just me. It's too big. So I'm going to make mashed potatoes, dressing, if you know, potato salad, which at first I wasn't going to make because it's a lot of potatoes, but I was like, I really love potato salad and I only really eat it on Juneteenth and Thanksgiving. So we're going to do that. I'm also going to do, oh my gosh, what am I also going to do? Oh, macaroni and cheese. And then I'm going to do a green bean casserole. That is the one thing I really love too. But instead of obviously making big pans of it, I have these individual ramekins that I've had for a long time when I used to bake during the pandemic, and I would do like souffles and stuff and like mini pot pies. So I'm just going to make just enough for me, because also I am not a person who likes to eat Thanksgiving food after Thanksgiving. Like, I've never been the like leftover, like take a dish home. When I'm done with Thanksgiving food, that I'm done with it that day. Occasionally, if there was leftover turkey, I would make a turkey sandwich, but I wasn't reheating Thanksgiving food. There's something about that I didn't really like. So I'm just going to make enough to like make sure I'm good. I'm going to give my dog like a little special turkey treat for the holiday. And then I plan on sitting at home, watching movies, maybe chit-chatting online for a little bit, but just really zoning out, taking naps. Like, so I get a lot of flack from people online, mostly because no one says this to my face, but they always say, oh, you're gonna be so lonely. Hi, you have no one to spend the holiday with. And that's, and I'm like, thank God, especially after this election. I don't want to go home and talk to any of y'all. I don't want to go home and argue with family members, or worse yet, the day before Thanksgiving, especially in Lansing, Michigan, where I'm from. It's like the big bar day where everyone goes to the bars and you run into people from high school and college. I don't want to, no offense. It's not like I don't like you guys. I don't want to see you though, because I don't want to see pictures of your babies, and I don't want to answer questions like, are you married? Are you? And especially now that I've come out as gay, I really don't want to answer your questions like at all. So I am very ecstatic for the first time to spend Thanksgiving by myself, doing exactly what I want to do, waking up however late or early. I don't have to wait till 5 p.m. for dinner is the best part. Like, I always had to wait for like cousins to show up, and then they would be late, and then all of a sudden the food's ready at 3, but we can't start eating till 6 or 7. That's crazy. I'm gonna wake up, make myself a pot of coffee, drink some water, and then when I'm ready to feel like cooking, I'm going to cook. And then when I'm ready to eat, I'm going to eat. And I'm even thinking, like, what if I don't cook on Thanksgiving? What if I don't feel like it? What if I just like eat something that's already in my fridge? That's my prerogative too. And I might cook Thanksgiving stuff the next day. I don't know. And I don't care, because at this point I can do whatever I want. And that is what's so freeing about this new frontier of me spending it by myself. Now, I do have a newborn niece, not newborn, she's 10 months, and she's spending obviously Thanksgiving with her mom, and they live in Chicago, and my mom's driving down there, and it's a whole thing. And I think it's really cute. I think I've come to the conclusion as an adult that holidays are really made for kids. Like, holidays are special because it gives it's wonderment for children. It is something they're excited and looking forward to. I've kind of lost that mystification of a holiday, you know, the rose colored glasses, where I'm just like, okay, at least I have a break off work. Like, okay, there's going to be a break off work, and it slows down during the end of the year, and I get some quiet time and things like that. But it's not like I'm like going to be so sad that I'm spending Thanksgiving alone, and I'm trying to spend Christmas alone, but you know, that's the holiday my mama is like putting her foot down on, but we'll see. I'm trying really hard to do that, but ideally with Thanksgiving, I'm just gonna be excited to do exactly what I want, the way I want to do it for the first time ever. So got all my groceries this weekend, ready to go with them. Why is that not on silent? Okay. Ready to go, and the only thing that's missing is like some beverages. And what I mean beverages, I mean the adult beverages. Like, because I have a little dark whiskey here that I'm like, a little thimble of that would be good. Maybe some cider. Actually, yes, put in some cider. I'm already planning. So that's going to be really, really great. Now I have no one looking at me like, are you really going to drink that? Like, that's what you want to do? Because my family, you know, especially my mother can get like that. So I'm going to have a great time, and you don't have to worry about the child-free people that you know or you don't know. They're not lonely. They're very excited to have this time to themselves and to be alone. And if they didn't want to be alone, trust me, we want to be alone. If I really didn't want to be alone for the holiday, I would have bought a plane ticket and I would have gone home. I'm excited and I'm looking forward to it, especially because I'm not doing a Friendsgiving, and I do love my friends. We've done it almost every year, but there's something about the pressure of a holiday that gives me anxiety, like the pressure to entertain, the pressure to make sure your food tastes good, the pressure to make sure you have enough dishes, that people are enjoying themselves. Like, because a lot of times you'll bring different friends from different parts of you, like your party friends, your nerdy friends, your quiet friends, your loud friends, and they just don't mix. So I'm excited that I'm taking off this pressure, or this, like, it feels like a pressure that is on my shoulders to be entertaining and to be like Lady Holiday. And you know, I don't have to wear makeup. I don't have to do my hair. I'm probably wearing this all, you know, I probably will just wear this for the next 4 days. You know what I mean? I literally look like a child in adult clothes. My head is so small, whatever. Yeah, but so if you are alone and you're spending the holidays alone, let me know what you're doing that's special and different and maybe non-traditional. Mine is going to be still very simple, but as a child-free person, look, it's the perks of that is that I am responsible for myself. I don't have to worry about a child during Thanksgiving who may throw a fit or a tantrum, or who just may need attention that I cannot give them. And also, the fact that I'm not going home as the child-free single person means I don't have to sit at the kids' table. Because I'll tell this story at another time, but when I went to the last wedding I went to, they had me at the singles table near the kids table, and I was like, well, I'm not in the kids table, but I'm a little still too close to the kids table, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on. But yeah, now I don't have to go home and deal with that. But child-free people, we're good. We promise you, we're good. You don't have to think about us that much like that. Especially if you're child-free with a spouse. Ooh, I'm a little jealous about that, because I know y'all gonna have a good holiday if you like your spouse and if y'all are on the same wavelength. But for the most part, you gonna have a good holiday. You know what I mean? A little eating, a little, I'm jealous. I am jealous of y'all. So happy Thanksgiving week to everyone who celebrates. Show me your plates. That's my favorite thing about Thanksgiving. Actually, don't show me your plates, because that's actually my least favorite thing about Thanksgiving. I do not want to see someone's struggle plate anymore. Although I do enjoy it as a hater, as an inner hater, I really don't want to see it. And I'm not showing you mine, because that's the thing about the struggle plate. It may look like a struggle to you, it's delicious to me, and that's all that matters. So I am not about to do that to myself. But if you do, God bless you. Good luck to you. This is another episode of the Child-Free Choice. Thank you for joining me on this journey as I show you a little snippet of my life. I hope you come back for another one and leave me comments. I'll do the same old tagline that everyone does: like and subscribe. No, seriously, like and subscribe if you are also curious curious about this journey or you're currently on this journey. As a reminder, I'm a queer Black woman, lesbian, I should say, who is child free. And I wanted to document this journey because it is very different out there for Black people, especially Black women, but especially being a lesbian, to decide to not have kids. And I'm marriage reluctant, which I will talk about more in future episodes. But please please subscribe. Please leave comments if you wish. And I will see you next time.